Are those jingle bells I hear? Well, that must mean cocktails are near. Hi, everyone. I am Julia Cearley. It is cocktail time. So I decided to make a little riff on the classic White Russian to incorporate a homemade gingerbread simple syrup, and the traditional cream is also going to be cut with a little bit of eggnog. What? It's crazy. I also have a fun idea how you can pack this up and send your guests home with a little extra dose of cheer. I don't know what to name these things. I just create them. I leave the naming up to you. So go ahead and leave me your ideas in the comments below, and then I'll pick one. We'll talk about it next time around on Mix It. First thing we're gonna do is we have to make our gingerbread simple syrup. We want this one to be a little bit richer and spicier. So we're kind of playing with the proportions. We're gonna start with 3/4 cups of granulated sugar, 1/4 cup of a dark brown sugar, 3/4 cup of water, 1/2 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon ground ginger, about 1/2 teaspoon or so of whole cloves, and then just a little dash of nutmeg in there. We are going to use molasses, a tablespoon. Wow, that stuff is sticky. Turn this baby on. Simple syrup is gonna look perfect once all the sugar is dissolved. Simmering for about 5-10 minutes. Gingerbread simple syrup is done. So before we make our drink, we're gonna make our garnish, and our garnish is gonna be crushed gingerbread cookies. So here we go. We got our cookies, and let's crush them. Cookies crushed. Feeling good, feeling loose. We are going to garnish our glass with our crushed gingerbread cookies. So I'm actually gonna use some of the simple syrup that we made to adhere the cookies to the side of the glass. We're just gonna rim like a little edge of it, not the whole thing like we sometimes do. And then dip that same part right into our cookies. Now it is time to make the cocktail. It's cocktail time, it's cocktail time. We are going to put ice into our glass, so we have the perfect amount of ice that we need to make our cocktail. A little bit more. All right, then pour that same ice into your tin. Now you have the perfect ice measurement for the spirits. Starting off with vodka. Traditional White Russian is only going to be vodka, coffee liqueur, and cream. We are kind of playing that, but we're still gonna use all of those ingredients, still gonna be incorporated. So 2 ounces of our vodka. Coffee liqueur, we're going to do 1 ounce. Traditionally, you would do a little bit more than that, but because we have a lot of sweetness going on already, I wanted to cut that back a little bit. Then our simple syrup that we slaved over, okay, 1 ounce here. We will give this a little stir just to get all those ingredients nice and mixed up, because if not, that simple syrup can be a little heavy and might just sink to the bottom. Pour that back into our glass. See, we have that perfect amount of ice. And now for the cream part 1/2 and 1/2 and part eggnog. We're gonna pour this over our spoon. Now the amount that you use really just depends on the size of the glass that you are using. That eggnog, as you can see, it's starting to sink to the bottom. Then we are going to use, oh, look at that, there's like a cool ribbon of nog. Then we are going to add a little bit of 1/2 and 1/2. Now you can use whole milk, you can use heavy cream, but since we already have a lot of heaviness happening, I thought 1/2 and 1/2 is the perfect medium. We're gonna pour this again over our spoon, and now the cream should settle on the top. All goes according to plan. Originally, I wasn't even gonna use the cream, but again, I wanted to cut some of that sweetness out and really give it that warm, creamy texture. A little nutmeg just to bring it all together. Sprinkled right there on top. And I think we are ready, my friends, to cheers to the holiday season. Happy holidays to you. Oh, that is like Christmas morning in a glass. You know that feeling when you're a little kid and you like look down the hallway to see if Santa has come yet, and it's dark outside, but the lights on the tree are still on and there's presents, you feel all warm and fuzzy inside? Well, this is the adult version of that. Cheers, happy and safe holidays. This recipe doesn't just make a good holiday cocktail, it makes a great holiday gift. All we did was pack up some of that homemade simple syrup in a small mason jar, add a cute little tag, and everything else you need. Happy Christmas, happy holidays, have a cocktail on me.